Welcome back, Relliism Sports Talk. Yo, this is episode 50. 50 episodes. That's what's up. 50 episodes. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know it's been a minute. We're doing a lot of things. Fantasy football's kicking off. College football, everything's popping off in life. My daughter's getting old. It's making me feel old. Can't handle it. But, yeah, man. It's episode 50. Let me get it again. Episode 50. Relliism Sports Talk. We in the building. Relliism Sports Talk, episode 50. All right, so we're going to talk about my 14-team fantasy football league. This is year 13 that we've been doing it. Every week we're going to do I used to do it on the page. Now we're going to do it on my show. That way I got to do all this typing and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about what happened last week, unfortunately. And then preview for this week. We're going to talk about them Washington football teams. What happened with the Giants on Thursday night. That was crazy. We're going to do NFL pickems. Y'all listen to me. You can win some money because I know who's going to win, who ain't going to win. We're going to talk about some college football news. Of course, we're going to have some Major League Baseball in there. Playoff time's coming up. Stuff like that. But welcome back. Episode 50. Let's go. Episode 50. That's crazy. I can't believe it. But, so, first thing I'm going to start off with is the negative thing. It's got to be a negative thing because I just don't understand. My Pharrell Award has to go to college football rankings. So, college football rankings.
What?
Y'all are getting my Pharrell Award.
What?
You got Notre Dame ranked number 12.
What?
They're 2-0.
What?
And they keep dropping in rankings. Why? Yeah, I know it's an overtime game. We beat Florida State. Yeah, and I know Florida State just lost to Jackson State. I get it. So what? Nobody's saying nothing about Jackson State beating Florida State but getting destroyed by UAB like 50-something nothing. I know it's not the same Notre Dame, but it don't matter, though. It don't matter. They started off the year ranked number 9. Ranked number 9. You know what I'm saying? You win the overtime game against Florida State. Nobody knows how good Florida State's going to be. Go to number 8. I'm like, all right, bet we number 8. Let's go. You know, play last week. Yeah, had some, you know. But as a Notre Dame fan, I feel like we do this all the time. You know, we never look really all the way there until towards the, week 3, 4, whatever. And then we'll fail out again in the playoffs when the big boy teams come. I'm just a realistic person. I'm not like a Cowboy or Eagles fan. I speak it how it is. I don't live in fairy tale land. Like, my team's going to be really good when the Eagles ain't going to be good ever. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. But even though I got to humble myself on something about the Eagles, but we'll talk about that later. And now you got him at number 12?
What?
After they won again? 12?
What?
So simply, basically what it is I think people are getting tired of Notre Dame just because with all this expansion going on and everything else, they're independent and they always flame out in the big... I ain't gonna lie, they flame out in the big game. I was hyped last year when they beat Clemson. It was without Trevor Lawrence, but I took it because we don't win big games like that. So we need to blast Purdue. I'm talking about blast them. You know what I mean? To maybe get some respect. I just want to destroy them. So we'll see. My upset pick of the week in college football, though, West Virginia. That's for you, David. I think they're gonna beat number 15, Virginia Tech. I know Tech had that big win over Carolina. But like I said, with Notre Dame, Carolina was high hopes. Whatever, they got the NFL quarterback. My man Kodak plays for them. He played with my son on 757 Thoroughbreds. Yo, great family he comes from. Virginia Beach area, 540. Show some love. 757. All this love. We need love in this area. Virginia Beach. But we'll get to the love alert later on too. But so I think Tech might be a little overrated. I think the team looks solid, but I think West Virginia, the way, even though they lost last week, I think they're gonna beat them. And then the big game of the week, of course, is Alabama versus Florida, number 1-11. It's Alabama. I mean, we could try to build it up and be like, oh, Florida, oh, they got a chance. Florida got a chance.
Shut up.
Oh, come on, man. Florida got a chance. They're at home, right? I'm picking Florida to win.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not picking Florida to win. Alabama beat them by three touchdowns at least. I mean, it just gets to the point where, is anybody going to beat Alabama? I'm looking at the teams and I'm like, I can't see nobody beating Alabama. Really. I know you can ask Brandon. He'll come up with a reason why his team's never any good. And, oh, our quarterback's young and that's going to be... Dude, I don't want to hear nothing about it. No, stop. Brandon, stop. Alabama is a football factory, yo. A football factory. You know what I mean? Their players might not be all that in the NFL. Now, their receivers are. The running backs might not make it all the way. We'll see how long Najee Harris is around. I mean, I see Mark Ingram trying to come back, but the rest of them, I mean, you know, Josh Jacobs falling apart, breaking, you know, whatever. But I mean, the boy that was on Green Bay that ate himself to death, what was his name? But anyway, I wish my team had people in there. Oh, we got Tony Jones Jr. for the Saints, Notre Dame. Let's go. We do got somebody. Anyway, and then with the SEC getting Texas, even though Texas, you have your feelings hurt. But you got Oklahoma. So when you get Oklahoma, it's like SEC plus Oklahoma. Who you worried about really? Like Clemson? I mean, but how long are they gonna be there? You know what I mean? Clemson and then you go to Big Ten. Michigan ain't. You got Ohio State, but didn't they just lose? Everything's in the SEC, and the reason why I say is anybody ever gonna beat Bama for the championship or anything? It's because the way they talk about the playoffs, and now they talk about expanding it. You expand it, yeah, you're gonna get these other conference champions in there. That's cool, but you're gonna get more SEC teams in there too, which means the Clemsons of the world, the Ohio States of the world, that could have a chance to win one game in a playoff situation is gonna probably have to beat two SEC teams to get there. That's eventually what's gonna happen. I mean, the Pac-12, what are they doing? I mean, I don't know what they're doing. USC lost firing coaches. UCLA, when were they ever good? I mean, it's been a while, dude. Maybe Troy. I mean, come on. Oregon? People always try to say Oregon's good, but are they? I mean, I don't know. I think I love college football. I love the pageantry. I love the fans. You know, I can't wait to see my son out there doing his thing on there. I love that part of college football. But when it comes to the finality of it and the championships, I think all that's already done. It's cool watching other teams play. I don't want to see Alabama play. Just because, you know, they're going to win. It's not like watching, like, Duke basketball or North Carolina basketball. I hate them because they always win. You know, you hate them. But they're vulnerable. They don't win all the time. You know what I'm saying? Alabama always gets everybody. And I know I'm a hater. I am. I'm a hater. But I don't know. I like it spread around. That's why the NFL's the best sport. Enough of the sad stuff. We're going to talk about something good now. So trending up. I want to say, this might be for you, Drew Harlow. This is for you, Drew Harlow. My trending up is going to be Major League Baseball. And no, it's not Ohtani. Even though, since he is probably done pitching for the year, we got to have something to celebrate. But they do. So my trending up is Major League Baseball playoff teams. Yo, look at what could happen for the playoff show. Right now, you got the Rays in. The Rays, explosive. They've been up there the whole time. White Sox are scoring runs everywhere. They're in there. The Astros, with all the controversy and everything going on, and the way they be winning and almost won again last year. And then you got the Red Sox or the Yankees in the one playoff spot, and then the Yankees or the Blue Jays in the other. If you get the Yankees and the Blue Jays in the wild cards, what? That could be wild. But that's exciting. And so think about those teams. Those teams right there are going to draw storylines out to everything. In the NL, the Braves. I don't want to talk about the Mets and what happened, but the Braves, whatever. But then you got the Brewers with their stud talent, the Giants who persevered through everything the Dodgers do to them. But guess what, Giants? The Dodgers are in the wild card. And then you got a franchise like the Cardinals. I'm just saying, Major League Baseball lucked out with these teams winning and doing good. That's going to be some stuff. It's going to be some fireworks. It's going to be some fireworks in the playoffs for baseball. Especially if we can get a Yankees-Astros in the second round or something like that. I want to see it. Or a Dodgers-Giants in the second. I want to see it. That's fireworks, baby. That's fireworks. But, when things are going up, some things got to go down. So my going down, and I don't even know what I should make the down about. Should it be the franchise? Should it be the player? Should it be whatever? I think I'm just going to say it's the franchise. It's the franchise. The Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets. You are the biggest
Bummer.
You are. If you're a Rockets fan, every year you're like, bummer. Hey, man, we got Dwight Howard. Yeah, he's going to help with James Harden.
Bummer.
That didn't work out. Hey, man, we got James Harden.
Bummer.
Hey, we got James Harden that's going to go with CP3.
Bummer.
Hey, James Harden now with Russ. Oh.
Bummer.
Oh. Now we got rid of James Harden too.
Bummer.
Oh, but you know what? We don't need that. We don't need him. We don't need him to do none of that. You want to know why? Because he wasn't a team player. We got Oladipo. Oh, he's gone too?
Bummer.
Well, you know what? John Wall. He was hurt in DC. Now he's back with us. And we getting ready to hit them too?
Bummer.
The Houston Rockets, what is going on? What is going on, Houston Rockets? What are y'all doing? Y'all are a second away from, going to the championship and everything else. And now you have nobody on your team and no draft pick set up, no nothing going on. Look at Oklahoma City Thunder. Look at that franchise. You talking about a franchise that had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. Yeah, they shat the bed. Yep, shat the bed. But they realized that. They tried to get Paul George to come over with Russ. Then Paul George, like a thief in the night, was, I'm going to go with Kawhi. Which I thought was clown. Anyway, then Russ is gone. But you know what? They lost all that talent. But you know what they did? They got draft picks everywhere. Yo. And they're going to be cheap. Can you bulk those together and trade? Don't do like Danny Ainge and never get nothing out of it because you tried to bank everything on Anthony Davis coming there. Anthony Davis didn't want to go there. He's a LeBron lover. He wanted to go with LeBron. He's a LeBron-y guy. He wants to be in Space Jams too. Whatever. And these are supposed to be my peoples. But you see, I like the franchise, but Kobe, Magic, those people made me like the franchise. So I stick with it. But, yeah, so the Rockets, I don't know which way y'all going, but it's not going in the right direction at all. But enough all the other stuff. Let's get to it. NFL football. So we started off Thursday night. It was the WFT football team versus the Giants. And I'm like, whatever. I'm going to watch, of course. And as a former Redskin fan, I mean, okay, I like them too. But I told everybody I'm going to be a Cardinals fan because I'm tired of being a Redskin fan. And if they're not going to be Redskins anymore, I could jump off, right? I can get a new team, right? If there's no more Redskins, can I get a new team? Y'all let me know. I mean, is that fair? I don't want to be like Max Kellerman and be like, oh, I'm a Knicks fan, but they suck. And now I'm a Laker fan. I don't want to be like that. But, hey, if the team changes name, they're not really technically the same team. Why do I deal with this headache and abuse and heartache all the time? Who likes the Cardinals anyway? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, y'all let me know about that part. But the game was crazy. Entertaining game. But to be a super duper defense like the Redskins defense is supposed to be, who only got me 3 points in fantasy against my daughter. Now our linebackers are horrible. We talk about our secondary being bad. No, it's because the linebackers can't contain and the defensive ends are nothing. You know what I'm saying? We put pressure, but we can't contain them. You let Daniel Jones run all over you? Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones? You talk about the same Daniel Jones that had a breakaway, big long touchdown run on national TV. He chilling. He running. Danny dives. That and trips over the 10-yard line and falls on his face. That Daniel Jones? We let him run all over us? I don't know. I like to get the win, but the funniest thing is, I had my brother-in-law and my wife, we were watching the game, and I said, this was going to happen, you know. I said, we're going to throw an interception to lose the game just because that's the way Redskin football is. Sure enough, what happened? It should have been. It should have been. Didn't though. That's cool. And then I was like, because my brother-in-law Derek was like, man, everybody's making all these field goals. Everybody's making all these field goals. And I said, when the Redskin dude was up to kick, I said, you know he's going to miss this kick. That's what happens with the Redskins. This is Redskin football. This is what happens. He's going to miss it because they've made it all. And this is the game. Sure enough, what happens? He misses shit. And I wasn't even fazed by it. The craziest thing I was fazed by was the Giants made a Redskin play. Dude jumping off sides is what the Redskins do and have done for years. That was the biggest surprise of the whole thing, was the Redskins getting somebody else to be the Redskins. That shit was so crazy. It was so crazy. But hey, first time we beat the Giants in 5 games, so I'm cool with that. I'm happy about that. 1-1 in the division. Hey, we'll take that. Hey, I'll take a free win. If it's a free win, we'll take it. But moving further along, let's get to the rest of the games, to the pickems. We're going to do the pickems now. All right, so the pickems. So we're looking at it. We like the Bengals at the Bears. I have no faith in Andy Dalton. You know, no faith in Andy Dalton. David Montgomery looked good, though. He's slim. Did he look slimmer? Did he look slimmer and faster? I'm sitting there like, go ahead, David Montgomery. You doing it, David Montgomery? You know what I'm saying? But I still think the Bengals will win. Too much firepower. I think Joe Burrow's throwing the ball everywhere out there. I think he's just doing things. Texans and Browns. I mean, the Texans surprised the heck out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know they had a football team anymore. It's crazy. It's crazy. Mark Ingram. What, you the starter? Mark Ingram the starter? What? Mark Ingram? When did you decide to start? What happened? David Johnson? What? Philip Lindsay? What? Mark Ingram? Hey, I'm all happy for you, but hey, shocked me. But Browns gonna win. Rams and Colts? Okay. Let me just get this out here now. Okay? I have been really hard on Jalen Hurts. Really hard on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles for getting rid of Carson Wentz and rolling with Hurts. I have been obnoxiously awful about it. And I just want to sincerely apologize to people that I might have offended, or Eagle fans that I've talked about on this show all the time. You might have been right, bro, because Carson Wentz ain't even throwing it to no wide receivers. He throwing it to the running backs. He looked like Mark Brunell back in the day with the Redskins when he broke that record for most completions, but every completion was like 3 yards, yo. Come on. Carson Wentz. What are you doing? What's going on? I have no... And I picked them to win the division. Well, that's before Julio went to the Titans. But did he go to the Titans? I didn't even see him play. We'll get to that. I think the Rams are my Super Bowl team. I picked them to win the NFC over Tampa Bay. So I think the Rams will smash them. Bills and Dolphins. I think this could be a humongous game. Yeah. Oh, they let the dogs out. Let the dogs out. Bills and Dolphins. I think this game could be one of the big games right here. On paper, you think the Bills can win. But we thought the Bills going to win last week. On paper. Against the Steelers. And I look at that Dolphins team almost in the way that I look at the Steelers. As they're a solid team. And I think the coach I know Brandon ain't going to like that, but I think the coach is all right, man. I think he went into a weird situation with the Dolphins. It was all weird. He had to deal with some weird people, some weird situations. Had to trade some players, get rid of some players. That you're like, why are you getting rid of all this talent? There has to be something in that locker room that he knows. Flores, that's his name. So maybe he knows what he's doing. I remember Mike Tomlin, when he went there, he had to deal with some stuff. But he still let the knuckleheads be the knuckleheads. So I don't know. But Dolphins, Bills, right now, my heart says Bills. If I had to put money on it, I'm going Bills. But I'm going to tell you what, I am not surprised if the Dolphins win that game. And the Dolphins win this game and go 2-0. If the Dolphins win this game, they will win the AFC East. They will win the division. They will win this division. And please, Dolphin fans, stop complaining about Tua. Please. Please stop complaining about him. When you have a Taylor Heineke, you let me know. And I don't want to hear no, look at this. I don't want to do it. Stop. Gosh, it's just like Cowboy fans complaining about Romo all those years. Stop. Patriots and Jets. I'll tell you what, Patriots, if you don't win this game, if they lose to the Jets, Cam Newton's going to be like, Yo, can you imagine if they lose to the Jets? Cam Newton. No, but they're not going to. 49ers and Eagles, I think this is a big game. Big game. Because we're going to see, hey, Jalen Hurts, are you for real? I mean, you went against the Falcon defense. You are at home with them crazy Eagle fans throwing snowballs at people and Santa Claus. 49ers. Are you going to play like you did in the first three quarters or in the fourth quarter against the Lions? I think the 49ers coming through. I think Garoppolo's going to have a big game. Or Trey Lance is going to have a big game. Either way, a quarterback's going to play well there. I got the 49ers. Raiders, Steelers. Brian, I don't want to hear it. The Raiders suck. Waller is a beast. I got Waller being the second best tight end in football. I got him over George Kittle. I got him over Hawkinson. I got him over Kyle Pitts. I got him over everybody but Kelsey. And Kelsey's that dude. Kelsey is that dude. Raiders, you have no chance. Steelers go 2-0. We were dogging the Steelers, and I'm sorry, Keith. I was one of them. I don't think they're for real. But looking at the division now, the way the Ravens suck, Steelers, one of them franchises that you're just envious of. You're just envious of them franchises like that because they find a way when you don't think there's no way. It's crazy, man.
Well, I love you.
Love you, Fizzy. That's my daughter right there. She going to a little Dirt concert. You got the money, baby?
Yeah.
All right, have a good time.
I love you.
Oh, my God, I'm about to start crying. She's 13 years old. What do you mean she's going to a concert? Yo. Anybody has kids, yo, you got kids, and as a father, and you got a daughter, yo, you talk about stress. Stress, son. When you got a son, it's a little different. I know Tommy's like, I finally got a boy. Yes. But you got to deal with them girls first. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Oh, my gosh. Look, my stomach's hurting now. Look. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, anyway. Oh, my God. Saints and Panthers. Good job last week, Panthers, but you didn't impress me. I mean, Christian McCaffrey is official. If they can beat the Saints, I think the winner of this game right here makes the playoffs. Winner of this game makes playoffs. Nah, I'm lying. I gotta see more. I just now thought about it. I can't do that. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do that. I feel like. Damn. Yeah, but I think the Saints can win. I got Jameis. Famous Jameis. I eat W's. That's what he do. That's Florida State. That's your boy Keith out here on tables, dancing. What in the world? Yeah, you and Brandon's teams. I'm just jealous of them. Anyway, Broncos, Jaguars. Jaguars have no chance. Broncos. Vikings, Cardinals, that's my Cardinals. Cardinals win. Falcons, you have no chance against Tom. Terrific. That might be disgusting. Falcons, Buccaneers might be disgusting. Not as disgusting as the Monday night game, though. Cowboys, Chargers, I think this is game of the week. Game of the week is a pick 'em to me. I'm cheering for the Cardinals. I'm not surprised if the Cowboys win. I actually picked the Cowboys to win just because if they win, I win. If they lose, I win. So either way, I win. I win. So you know what?
Winning.
But go Chargers. Go Chargers, go! Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Titans and Seahawks. I'll tell you what, Titans, if you don't show up this game and do something, Derrick Henry, 30 yards. Yo, if the Titans do not show up this game, this Julio Jones thing and everything else, and all these title runs that they supposedly had these 2-3 years, coach might get fired, and they might just say all these years was just
Epic fail.
Julio Jones. Did he even play? Was that a good trade?
Epic fail.
You gave away draft picks and stuff. If he don't do that in this game,
Epic fail.
yeah. So I'll tell you what, because Russ, I got him on fantasy, so I'm hoping Russ comes through. Seahawks, I mean, hey, Seahawks need this game. They're in the toughest division in football. Sorry. Oh, Alex just killing me down here. Seahawks in the toughest division. So if every win you can get is a win. You know, it's not a division game, but you need to get these wins. Chiefs, Ravens, Sunday Night Football. As my wife says, patty cakes. We'll get into that, Kevin. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. I went against him twice. I got 3 fantasy football leagues. I went against him in 2 of them. And he only scored 50 points. 50-some points. That's all. So, of course, I didn't win, you know. I'm not bitter still. Ravens, I don't know what to say. Because Lamar Jackson's my quarterback in one league, and I don't even know. I'm to the point where, like, do I like, start Garoppolo? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I don't know what to expect from the Ravens. I don't know, but the Chiefs gonna win. I'd love to see the Ravens win because that would make all kinds of craziness going on in the AFC. And the Monday Night Football game, you might as well just call it the Monday Night Massacre. It's the Hello Kitties and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers got embarrassed last week. And I'm kind of thinking this funny. I think it's funny, yo. But Aaron Rodgers getting shut out like that, getting embarrassed after his prima donna self went through all this stuff right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take that all the time. I will get drunk off joy with that one. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. What'd you say? Roger that. But if the Lions can beat them, I'd be but they're not. Aaron Rodgers might throw for like 18 touchdowns. That's how bad I think Detroit Lions gonna be. Even though they came back in the fourth quarter, and maybe they felt no, they didn't. So there's my pick'ems, guys. There's my pick'ems. Let me know what you think. We'll see how I do. But right now we're gonna do something different right here. It's called Local Love Alerts. I'm from Virginia. I'm in Harrisonburg, Virginia. It's not a lot of love out here for high school athletes and college athletes and things like that. We don't get a lot of love in this area. So anytime we see something going on in here, I want to try to pump it out. I don't care who it is. You know, we're sponsored right now by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, not Coke Zero, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. You know what I'm saying? With a nice red label. Still no calories, new special taste. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Just find the red label. Anyway, back to the local love alerts. Tastes like regular Coke. All right, back to the local love alerts. So, everybody knows Tyler Nichols, East Rock, high school 4-star high school player. Really good kid, really good player around here. He got offers everywhere. Committed to North Carolina University. Way to go, Tyler. Way to go, family. Coach Kerry Keys. Way to go. I love getting people in this area noticed because maybe that next little guy, instead of going in the streets or somewhere else, he might get noticed like this. And it always starts with one. It always starts with some. I mean, we've had some come through here, but I feel like, I don't know. I mean, we got, Ralph Sampson, John Wade, Akeem Jordan, Chrissy Tolliver. And Chrissy Tolliver's still doing things. She out here coaching for the Mavericks now. She playing for the Sparks, winning championships, doing all kinds of stuff. Chrissy Tolliver, you need a statue in Harrisburg, Virginia, Chrissy Tolliver. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, girl. You keep doing what you doing. Awesome. My wife went to school with her sister, too, so that's kind of cool. More local level alerts. A guy that played football with my son was in high school with him. There were two featured running backs, Jaywan Evans. He's over in California, the JUCO school down there. Check him out on Twitter, Jaywan Evans. He scored his first college touchdown. It was awesome. He's putting in work. If you look at his body, he is putting in work. Proud of you, Jaywan. Hope you do keep doing things. Hey, you might get that. You might get that little spot at Cal Berkeley, man. Go do your thing, man. Good luck. Good luck to you. And then one of my best homies out here, Fred. He has 3 unbelievable sons. And when I say unbelievable, I'm talking about quality young black men. Quality young black men. His oldest one is Freddie. He played it. Well, they all played it. Stuart Strath. But Freddie now plays at Bridgewater College, and he's about to play right now. Let's go, Freddie. He's a sophomore this year. He played last year. He might actually be a freshman with the COVID year. I'm not sure how to check that out. But anyway, he didn't get a lot of playing time last year. But when he was on the field, he's tall, he's big, he was making plays. It's crazy. And me and him went to a game one time. We were like, yo, look, when he's on the field, he just looks different than everybody else. Got his first touchdown last week. First college touchdown. Congratulations, Freddie. Check him out, Bridgewater Football. Freddie Watkins. He's doing things. His middle son, Jaden was a dog. I remember every time I was around them boys, I was like, yo, this one right here in the middle one, he's a dog. So, of course, he played defense. Freddie he started out at quarterback, then he was wide receiver, holding the kicks and stuff like that. But Jaden played defense. He was the hitter. He was like, da-da-da-da. He didn't have the passion to go further in college, but he could have if he wanted to because he definitely had the talent to do it. It wasn't about the talent. It was about everybody don't want to do certain things. And he could be successful whatever he does. But, yeah, he has some talent, too. But let me tell you something about this last one, this youngest son, Christopher. This boy, same schools. They all in the same schools, different ages. He plays wide receiver. He plays defense, kickoff return. He plays everything. Does it all. Does whatever they ask him to do. Quality kid, handsome kid. I know my daughter thinks he's so handsome, so cute, and all her friends anyway. But he is all of them great looking young men. But this guy, I posted on Twitter. Check him out. His name is Christopher Watkins. He is in 9th grade. I even submitted a video to ESPN for You Got Moss. He's got to play on his Instagram, yo, from the last game a couple days ago. He jumps, the ball's thrown, he jumps over 2 people. I'm not talking about like he was way over here, he was over here. No, they're like this. And he jumps, give me. And it's not the only time he's doing that. He's doing things. Yo, so I'm just saying, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's local talent everywhere. And them Watkins boys, they were something else. And Christopher, he's just coming. So keep your eyes open for him. Check him out. Follow him on Instagram. See where we going. We just getting the words out. We getting them out here. We gonna get it out here. And if he has a passion to go to the next level, we gonna get him out there. And I know his dad's gonna do it. So, but local love to y'all, man. Keep doing y'all's thing. Tyler, congratulations, J1, whatever. And of course, my boy. I'm a proud dad over here, Alabama State. Marcus Robinson Jenkins running back. Let's go. When you get your time to shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, I can't wait for it, but I will wait for it because it's going to come. Keep your head rolling. So that's where we're at right now. Now it's time for my Fantasy Football League, Fantasy Football Factory. Like I said, it's our 13th year. It's our 13th year doing it. And so that's going to be our fantasy focus. So in our league, we have the 14 teams. Of course, we didn't start at 14 teams. We started at 12. It might even be 10. I don't know. That was 12. But so there's only a few of us that's won rings, and we get rings. We take this seriously. It's seriously. You know what I'm saying? You win a championship ring to go along with the money. So when you got your rings, you feeling good when you got a ring. Yes, I do have a ring. I do. I was the second champion ever in the league, and I do have me and Kev have a situation where he's got the ring, but we all know that it could have been either way. We'll just leave it at that. I still feel like I got 2 rings. But somebody does have 2 rings. It's Brandon. Brandon has 2 rings. And Kevin, who is our first ever champion, Kevin has 2 rings. And Tommy, who's only been in the league 3-4 years, he's got 2 rings, and he won back-to-back. So Tommy's definitely an adversary. He actually won in my other leagues also. So I'm gonna just that was just a little background check for y'all. You know what I mean? So last week, Kevin, who was the first champion ever, I played against him. Second champion ever. I lost. He had Patrick Mahomes, who scored all the points, and Amari Cooper. Pretty much that was what it was, and he won. I'm not bitter about it. I'm not bitter that Amari Cooper did that on Thursday Night Football, so I knew I was going to lose my game. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I lost to Kevin. Tommy, who, like I said, has 2 championships in very limited amount of years, scored the highest points. He scored 171 points over Angel. And if anybody ever seen the show The League, which I love The League, and you know, if you have watched it, you know who Taco is. I call Angel Taco because he be leaving people in IR, people that's out on the thing and everything. And he about to be out because this league is too serious. If he ain't gonna do his stuff, he gonna have to be out of here. But he lost. Brandon, who's got his 2 rings, he beat Kev. Kev's actually got a ring that we share. Nick went to South Carolina. I knew Nick when he was a kid. He went to South Carolina. He's a Gamecock lawyer now. Unbelievable young man. He beat George T. The George T. Alabama Crimson Tide, Ring of Honor, Dallas Cowboy, Green Bay Packer, protector of the star for the Cowboys, then knocked T.O. out. Yeah, that George T. Yep, that George T. Nick beat him. We're not surprised. George T. You're a real football star, but this is fantasy, baby. We all equal talent now. And I'm getting on that show. We gonna talk. You keep on ducking me, George T. Keep ducking me, George T. And then my wife, Dion, beat my boy, Keith. She was loving that. She was actually 3-0 in all 3 of her leagues. So, okay, yeah, she beat me in one of those 2. Yeah, I was 0-2 last week. No, I was 1-2. So I lost to Kevin and I lost to her. Whatever. Sally, who is Kevin's wife, who actually defeated me in the championship last year to earn her first ring, beat Dusty, who's one of my boys too, who does not have a ring. And neither does Keith. And Keith has been... Keith, you are the one. You've been in the league the longest with all of us that don't have a ring. It's your time, Keith. If you look at the people that's in it, you and Chris, it's y'all's time. But Chris lost to Bly. Bly scored 161 points, and Bly has a ring. So that's what happened there. But week 2, I'm 0-1. I play George T, who's 0-1. One of us is going to get our first win. Better be me. He beat me last year, but I made it to the championship game. He didn't make it to the playoffs. So, Nick, 1-0, going against Kev, who's 0-1. Hey, they both got good teams. We'll see how that goes. Angel and Keith, both 0-1. They both need a win. Nobody ever wants to start off 0-2. Sucks. Tommy, 1-0. He's going against Sally, 1-0. This is my game of the week. Tommy scored the most points. He's one of the hot players. Sally just won the championship. I think that's the game of the week. We'll see who wins that one. Brandon, 1-0 going against Chris. Chris don't want to start off slow. The past few years, Chris, you starting off slow, but that's what happens when you get all the daggone Eagles on your team. Stop drafting Eagles. Eagle fans, stop drafting Eagles. You have to learn from Redskin fans. Don't draft people on your team. We got McLaurin now. We got Scorer McLaurin. And we got Antonio Gibson. But before them, think about it, they were rookies. Who were we starting as a Redskin before that? Exactly. Same thing for you, Eagles. Stop doing it, or you'll never win. Kevin and Bly, they both 1-0. Big game. Kevin's got Patrick Mahomes, so he'll probably get 1,000 points from him. Who knows? But hey, black guy, famous Jameis. And then Dusty plays Dion, my wife. Dion trying to go stay undefeated. Dusty trying to get off the snide. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I know I better win. If I go 0-2, it's not gonna be happy times. But hey, thank y'all. Episode 50. Hey, anybody that's watched all 50 episodes, I really appreciate the love and support. Pass it on. Join the debate, man. We about to make this get more people on the screen to do it all together, yo. Episode 50. Thank you. Relliism Sports Talk. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.